Good morning everyone and welcome back to Vintage Survival. First thing I need to do is feed the dog. There we go. Come on Edwin, food's ready. Ah, there he is. There he is. Good boy. Right then, so first job today is going to get some wheat into the small field. Now, what I need to do is get the seeder onto the tractor and then put the weight onto the front of the tractor. Yes. I need to get some sort of hose pipe sorted to keep this clean. Excuse me, chickens. Right, well, we've only got £683 in the bank account. Probably should have mentioned this before, but we are playing on difficult economy settings. That's not right. Close cover Z. There we are. Yes, we are playing on difficult economy settings, so it's not going to be easy at all by any stretch of the imagination. This is probably going to be an extremely hard vintage survival to do. There. Right, so we need to head over to the other field. And we need to get some wheat in the ground. Then I think we probably need to sell the straw from the previous harvest, because we need some money to hire some equipment, or to buy a silage pit, and hire the equipment required to cut the grass. And we're going to need to make the first cut next month, even though it's not going to be fully grown. We're not going to get the best yield. We've got to make a cut before Christmas. Get it picked up and put into the pit, so it can be fermenting. Because we're not. That's the only way we're going to make money over winter. Right. Where is the turning for our farm? It's after this telecommunications tower here. Just after this property on the right. Here we go. So some weeds have set in. Not a lot I can do about that. Probably not going to have the money to sort them out unless I rent a weeder or something, possibly. Okay, let's get planting. I'm amazed you can actually plant wheat all the way up till November on here. It's absolutely fantastic. Gives us a lot of leeway for our winter crops. It's only wheat mined, but if we can get wheat in the ground, that's great stuff. Oh, I see. It's doing that thing again. Maybe the tractor itself isn't heavy enough. The hydraulics are more powerful than the tractor. Right, I'm going to crack on and get this done. And then we'll move on to whatever job comes next. There we go. Right, that is fully planted with wheat, and I expect the weeds to germinate and come back up through at the same time. We'll see if there's anything we can do about that when it happens. Maybe in January or something, once we get some money from some silage. If we can afford a silage pit, that is. I don't know how much a silage pit will be, but and we've got some eggs to sell. We've got some straw to sell. No, ideally we need the pit today, with enough money left over to rent a mower, at least a mower and a windrower if we can. Let's take a look at what pits are on offer when we get back to the farm. Alright then, so like I said, we've got a little bit of straw to sell in here. Little bit of straw. And some eggs. The eggs are over here. Not a huge amount of eggs, in fact hardly any at all. Look at that. Still enough to pick up at the minute. 87 pieces of eggs. That's nothing. That's not going to get us any money whatsoever. Well, we might have to take a loan out with the bank, which is not going to be good. Look at the pigs here. Their health is really low. Why is their health really low? I need to feed them different types of food, don't I? They've got base food, but they need protein food as well. And their protein food is soybeans, canola, or sunflowers. I should have planted soybeans in the other field, shouldn't I? Oh dear. Well, I might have to buy some soybeans from somewhere. Where can I buy some soybeans from? Oh, I can't. Excellent. Oh dear. Well, at least they've got food for now. This is sort of the patch where I'll be looking at putting the silo. Let's have a look and see how much it would be. That's decorative. That's decorative. £2,000. $4,200 for a small silo. Oh dear. Well, if we need to take a loan out, let's have a look. If the interest is 3.4%, so let's say we had to take a loan out of 6,000 to get us through. I'd like to pay it back within a year if I can, but the monthly repayments will be £517 each. What if I paid it back in 3 years? 178. I think we're going to have to do that. Overall, it's not a huge amount of interest. Okay. We've done it. We've seen the bank. We've taken the loan out. Right. Let's buy the silo. Which is the best one to go for? It's got to be this one, surely. And the best position for it. I wanted to put it over this side. This side's more uneven. Potentially could put it here. There. Wow. How messed up is the ground? Oh, it's not too bad at all. Well, here's our silo. There we go. And we're also going to have to take a look at a mower. They're both 1.8 meters. And in Porsche diesel pack, we have got one that is 2.3 meters. £3,500. How much is that to lease? £178, £35 working day. We're not going to lease it yet because we won't need it till November. I think it would be better. What am I doing? I think it would be better even to go for this one. The agromat. Leave everything as standard. Could lease that. That'd be a lot cheaper. Anyway, what we need to do now is forward through to November. We start getting that silo cut. They've got plenty of food. Not that I've got anything else to give them. But yeah, let's go through to November. Right, this won't be fully grown, but it is definitely our last chance to cut it this year. I just want to double check that actually, but grass, yes, it is our last chance to harvest grass this year. Well, Let's go for the mower then. We'll lease that. I shall go pick it up. And we'll start cutting. I really would love to repay that load early if I can. Not sure how, but I would love to. Oh, I don't even know if there's any early repayment fees, to be perfectly honest. Didn't specify when I took the loan out. Right, I'll see you back here with the mower. This really is a beautiful map. Stunning trees and countryside. I know there are some things that make it look not so vintage, shall we say? But it really is a beautiful map. Is anybody else slightly upset that the steering wheel on this Porsche is slightly off to the right? I mean, I suppose if you weren't upset about it before, you will be now, because I've just pointed it out. Sorry about that. Right. Here we are back at the farm. I have just popped in and got changed quickly because it was getting a bit chilly. Let's unfold this mower and see how we get on with it. Well, it is cutting, so that's good. I've got a feeling we are going to need a windrower, but we'll have to wait and see, I think. Nice sickle bar mower sound. Edwin, get out of the field. He does love the grass. He's definitely an outdoor dog. Although he does come in the house every night, but he loves being outdoors. Honestly. Well, this isn't going too badly. I mean, obviously, once all this is cut, we will need to go and sell the straw that we've got in the forage wagon before we can pick all this up. And I think, looking at it, we are going to have to windrow it. Have to lease a windrower. Which is a shame. I was hoping to be able to get away without that, but no. I think we are going to have to lease a windrower as well. But there are some cheaper options out there that we can have a look at. Anyway, first job is to get all this cut. So that's what I'm going to do now. Right, that's the grass field cut. Actually, it looks like a lot more there than I expected, to be perfectly honest. Now, the dealership that we use is very forward thinking on their ways of working, and they have a very new lease to own scheme. So I'm gonna hold on to all these things that I'm leasing, with potentially a view to get a price for them one day, which would be amazing. There we go. So that can stay there, but we do now need to go and get a windrower, which is a bit of a pain, but once we've got it, haven't we? Let's have a quick look at what we could get. Aha, so this sort of thing is what I was thinking of here. £1,800. We don't need to mess with the colour or anything like that. So if we lease it, it's £91 base cost, or straight away, and £18 per work day, £37 per work hour. Did I just lease that? I did. Good. So let's go over to the store and pick it up. I'll see you back at the farm. Right, so we need to start by bringing it all in from the edges, I think. Well, not I think, I know. We'll have to go around all the outside first. Bringing it all in, and then we'll go around the opposite direction, adding... Oh, that's dusty. Adding to the swath. Doesn't look like much of a swath. Suppose when I've been the other way as well, it'll be bigger. Well, that's a cracking bit of kit, that is. Really good. Well, I'll be keeping that with a view to buying it. We'll pop it in here with a mower for now. Is it going to fit? Yes, just. Excellent. There we go. So, the only thing left to do now is to get it all picked up and put into the pit. However, we have loads of straw. How much is straw at the minute? Straw. No, November's the highest, so it is the highest price at the minute. Straw purchase, £66. And where is that? Oh, I haven't got any of the things switched on. Aha! Straw purchase all the way over here, so it's the animal. Ah, that's where we were before, isn't it? Of course it is. Right, well. Let's head over and get it emptied, I suppose. And then we'll be able to come back, fill the pit up. Oh. It's interesting. I thought this loading wagon was only the short one, but obviously not. When I restarted the game, it appeared as the big one. However, I don't appear to be able to unfold it again. It's making noise, but not actually doing anything. Well, anyway, let's get over and empty it. Right then, here we are. I don't expect more than maybe a couple of £100 for this. But we'll see. Every little helps anyway. So there you go. 319. Not too bad, but a £31 environmental score penalty. So that's not good. But 200 what would it be? 280, 290 pounds. That's not bad at all. It wasn't even full load. Every little helps on this series. I'm just hoping that the silage will bring in a bit more. Right, time to head back. And we're going to get all the grass picked up, put into the pit, compacted, and covered over. Now, I've had a thought about what to do for pig food. And I think we should possibly do some contracts, harvesting contracts next year. Try and get some all the different sort of food groups, I think. Although we're going to have to make sure that it's only on small fields. Because we have not got the equipment to use to run big fields, have we? Right, I know that I'm going a different way back to the way I came before. But that should be okay. I'm going to turn right up here and go straight across the map. Not only do we get to see another part of the map, but it's just a more interesting way back. So, we're turning right here, but instead of forking off to the right there, we're going to be going straight. Oh dear. Well, look at that. We need to go through a bit of a lake. Hope this isn't too deep for my tractor. Oh no, we're okay. Possibly some splashed wet feet, but that's all. Right. This is a beautiful part of the map, isn't it? Nice little lakes. Really nice. What's this up here? This must be a sawmill or something. Which would make sense. Yes, a logging facility. Got some block paving out here. Must be a superhighway. Yep, nice sawmill there. And another little lake to drive through. Beautiful. Well, I appear to have maybe underestimated the size of the pit that we'd need. Oh, I don't know, it might work. It might work. Need to compact it all down as well. I think what we're going to have to do is keep driving back and forth over it with this to compact it. I hope we don't get stuck. 1% compacted at the minute. Oh look, we've got stuck. I've got a feeling that this might take us a little while. It looks like it's going to spill out both ends as well, which isn't ideal. I don't know. Maybe it won't take too long. %, compacted already. I think this is going to take a while. I'm going to get this compacted, but we'll jump cut it. Yeah, I am losing thousands of litres here of chaff out of the pit. Right, I'll see you once we've got into a better situation. Right, we are now 100% compacted for the 6,682 litres that are still in there. Ah, good. Now I'm hoping I can pick up this chaff around the edge with the loading wagon, and then we can put that in next time. I don't see why I shouldn't be able to, unless putting the cover on has locked it down for some reason. Ah, there we go. No, I can pick it up, so that's good. Do a loop round and pick it up from the edge as well. And then we have another another pit load and a bit for after this one's fermented, which is pretty good. Well, it would have been great to fit it all into the same pit load, but can't always do that. Should be able to pick up everything that is not under the cover. Have to get nice and close. And look, we've already got more in the truck than we have in the pit. And we can pick all the stuff up off the front. Although that doesn't appear that I'm lined up any better at all. Yes, there we go. Ah, amazing. Well, that's tidied the pit up beautifully. So that is all now fermenting nicely. I'm going to put this back into the garage here, and then we can refill the pit. Oh no. I've just had a thought. How are we going to pick up the stuff in the pit when this is full of chaff? Well, we'll have to empty this onto the ground. Unload the pit when it's fully fermented. And then pick it up off the ground again. Should be alright. Right. Anyway, that's quite some progress today, I reckon. How the pigs doing? They have a little bit of food and they have enough water. They need a bit more different food though, don't they? Right then. Well, that's it. Now we're into winter. We've got to keep surviving. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.